children, today let's start with chapter number 3, interdependence of plants and animals. Whether human beings or animals, all of us are dependent upon plants and animals for our food, right? So we can say that interdependence of living and non-living thing. So the biotic and abiotic components of environment, it depend upon each other for surviving. So living things need many non-living things for their existence, but such as air, water, soil, sunlight and warmth. So we can say air, plants use carbon dioxide and give out oxygen, and seeds of many plants are dispersed by air. So we can say that. Next is water. So microbes need water to live in and respond. Plants need water for growth and survival. And seeds of plants are dispersed by water. So soil, all living things need soil for meeting their needs. Many small animals like worms, moles and snakes live in soil, and some snake species like live in water. Roots of plants absorb water and mineral from the soil for growth. And what does the soil do? The soil holds plants and survive as their places and keeps them erect. और उनके कैसे रखता है? Erect रखता है. Right? So sunlight, all plants and animals, they need heat of sunlight to live and grow. So all living organism, whether plants or animals, they depend upon sunlight for food. वो sunlight पे depend होते हैं अपने खाने के. So interdependence of plants and animals. So we can say animals depends upon plant for food. जो green plants होते हैं, they are called producer because they prepare their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Herbivores are eaten by carnivores. What we call them? Secondary consumer. All plants, all animals, they are directly or indirectly depend upon green plants for their food. This leads to formation of many food chain, right? आप देखते हैं, if we talk about grass producer, grasshopper primary consumer, and your frog secondary consumer, and snake tertiary consumer. Animal depends upon plants for water. Some animals who live in hot sandy desert get water by eating plants growing in the desert. Animals depend upon tree for shelter. So many arboreal animals make their homes on trees such as monkeys, squirrel, gibbons and birds. कुछ animals होते हैं which are dependent upon for oxygen on plants. Plants gives out oxygen gas during the process of photosynthesis. Animal use करते हैं oxygen gas को किसके लिए? Breathing के लिए, for breathing. Now plants also depends upon animals for various process. जो plants होते हैं वो animals पे depend होते हैं for various process. Life, plants depend on animal for reproduction and disposal of seed. और जो process होता है pollination का plant में, it is not possible without collected nectar. While doing so, animals carry pollen grains from one plant to another, right? Or what it do? It facilitating pollinals. This helps in the process of reproduction and formation of seeds. So we can say plants depend on animals for carbon dioxide. So animal exhale carbon dioxide during the process of breathing, and this gas is used by the plants during the process of photosynthesis. Animals make the soil fertile for plants to grow. देखो जो small animals होते हैं, creatures होते हैं, earthworm, वो soil में रहते हैं, and they turn over the soil and make it soft and air. Decomposers like bacteria and fungi, they help in the decay of dead plants and minerals. जो आपके वेस्ट मटेरियल में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, दे मिक्स अप इन द सॉइल, और इस सॉइल को कैसा बनाते हैं? फर्टाइल फॉर प्लांट्स. नाउ बैलेंस इन नेचर, द इंटरडिपेंडेंस बिटवीन लिविंग एंड नॉन लिविंग थिंग बिटवीन प्लांट्स एंड एनिमल, ये मेंटेन करते हैं डेलिकेट बैलेंस इन नेचर. इन मैनी वेज, एज मैन इज बिकमिंग मोर एंड मोर एडवांस इन एवरी फील्ड, he has recklessly started exploiting nature to satisfy the fast growing needs. So some human activities which have exploited nature are given below, like deforestation, pollution of air, water and soil, industrialization, hunting and poaching of wildlife. And their activities has given rise to many environmental crises, like global warming हो रही है, rise in water level in ocean, extinction of many animals and birds like dodo. Many animals, they are becoming endangered, right? Examples we have like polar bear, panda, Bengal tiger. Many food chain are also getting disturbed, and we must take steps to control such situations which are harmful for the balance in nature. So what you can do? Grow more trees. Take immediate steps. आप कुछ immediate steps लोगे जिससे आप pollution को control करोगे. Shift pollution causing industry. Use carpooling to save fuel. Do not throw garbage. आपको ना तो था garbage और ना ही chemical waste को river में run करना, right? This is all about in this chapter. Now we will do the exercise of this chapter. So first is take the correct option. Plant use carbon dioxide and what they release? Oxygen. Dash need water to live and reproduce. What need water? Animals. Dash of many plant dispersed by air. Seeds. Dash of the plant absorb water and mineral. That is roots. Now fill in the blanks. Plants need dash for growth and survival. Plants need water for growth and survival. Moles and dash live in soil. Animals depend on dash for food. Animals depends on plant for food. Green plants are called, what we call them? Producer. Now write T for true and F for false statement. Pollination is very important process of reproduction. It's true. Plant gives out carbon dioxide after photosynthesis. False. Seed of coastal plants are dispersed by water. It's true. Plants need sunlight for warmth only. False. Now here, give two examples of each of the following biotic components. Right, and abiotic components, gases involved in respiration and animals which live in soil. So first is plants and animal, soil and air, gases, oxygen, carbon dioxide, animals which live in soil, earthworms, and snake. Now answer the following question. What are the different components of environment? We have two components, biotic and abiotic. List any one use of biotic component for living thing. And what are decomposers? आपको बताना है और why they are useful in nature. And why are green plants called producer? What they do? They produce food for us. We have completed this chapter. Hope you understood. Now we'll meet in next class. Thank you.